Hola Amigos, we are The Roots. In this vlog, we are sharing with you the ups and downs of our mission to travel and experience as much from life as possible. So please join us on this our journey. So, Mr. Root, where in the world are we?
On today's episode, we explore the Sacred Valley with its ruins and its eclectic food.
Welcome to video number 4 of our honeymoon adventure. If you saw our previous videos, then you know that the honeymoon started with a car crash in Mexico, where we suffered a few fractures and some bruises, but that did not stop us to continue our journey to Peru. So far, we traveled from Mexico City to Lima, from Lima to Lake Titicaca, and after that we flew one more time to Cusco. On this video, as we make our way to Machu Picchu, we explore the Sacred Valley. We're in Ollantaytambo. We took a train that took us to Aguascalientes, which is the closest town to Machu Picchu. Our guide picked us up around 8 in the morning from the hotel in Cusco. We visited the cultural center that doubles up as a rescue for animals like llamas, alpacas, and acuñas. And my God, they are so cute. The lashes kill me, for God's sake. They also demonstrate the traditional way they use to color the wall and the different plants that they use to get those beautiful colors. To achieve this, they honestly use clay pots and wood to stop fires. Very rudimentary, but the results are beautiful. Very interesting to see how time-consuming and labor-intensive is involved in every piece they create, with the knowledge passed from mothers and fathers to their kids. Absolutely beautiful. After that, we visit another animal center for wildlife. They have bears, they have condors, they have a bunch of llamas and more alpacas, and oh my God, the lashes kill me. They're so cute. We were surprised to see that they also have some variety of the hairless Mexican dog that in Mexico is called Xoloscuincle, except that in Peru is a little shorter. I gotta say that condors are majestic. Huge, honestly, not necessarily good looking. They look like a weird mix between a vulture and a wild turkey. We kept driving downhill from Cusco, and the views from the mountains to the Sacred Valley are breathtaking. The valley is narrow and is cut in half by the Urubamba River. As we draw along the narrow canyon, you can appreciate the vertical walls that form this valley. Everything is green, and even when the area is very rural and undeveloped, it has an undeniable charm. Our first archaeological site was the town of Pisa, up in a mountain. And to get there, we drove in a narrow, winding road uphill. A little scary since we just had a car accident in Mexico in a road just like this. Good news, we got there in one piece though. In the beginning, the site doesn't seem like much, but you keep walking and then you cross the pass through the mountain, and what opens up to you is nothing short of extraordinary. I really have no words to describe it. The place seems impossible to build many centuries ago with no heavy equipment. Hey, I'm an architect. I know what it takes to build anything, and believe me, it is hard not to think in aliens when you see these structures. The structures are absolutely phenomenal. They are mostly made out of stone of different sizes, but they all fit together just like Legos and had withstood centuries of earthquakes, rain, wind, wars, and human stupidity in general. The simplicity of the architecture denotes something that it can only be called class. In my opinion, and following the Feng Shui philosophy of the less is better, this place could be the epitome of that. They mastered the concept, if not invented it, to the maximum. The minimalistic approach of their buildings is absolutely beautiful. It's basically all stonework in its most brutal way. Different from other cultures like Mayans and Aztecs, there are no sculptures, no carvings, or any other decoration of adornments in anywhere. It's just the structures in its basic form-function relationship. All doors and windows are oriented in a way to allow the sun and the wind to warm and cool down their structures. Doors and windows are for the most part trapezoidal with a big stone lintel. This is part of the architectural character and for the most part is followed through in all structures around Peru. As you can tell, the site is mostly up and down the hill. It truly requires some effort and some physical condition to explore the whole thing. You cannot be distracted here. You fall, you die. For this, the place feels exciting and invigorating. It feels like an accomplishment just to get to the top. And of course survive it without a broken ankle. We honestly thought it couldn't get better than this. Then again, we haven't been in Machu Picchu there and believe me, it gets better than this. We explored Pisac as fast as we could, considering that we just were in a car accident and we were in pain, because we needed to catch the train on Ollantaytambo to Machu Picchu. But we couldn't leave the valley without trying their local delicatess, cuy, otherwise known as guinea pigs. Yep, guinea pigs. So we stopped in a nice restaurant along the way. Believe me, they taste just like chicken. Okay, so yes, I closed my eyes and tried to forget that I was basically eating rats. Tastes like chicken though. Apparently the locals eat guinea pig on special occasions like weddings and anniversaries and things like that. And I thought, well, whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger, right? Well, this time, these things almost killed me because I was so sick after that. So by the time we got to Ollantaytambo, it was kind of late and honestly, we couldn't access the archaeological site. It requires you 2 or 3 hours of free time and we were short to an hour and a half to catch the train. At the same time, we were in so much pain at that time and I honestly felt so sick after eating guinea pig that I didn't feel like I could climb all that. The place is a fortress and it's all carved in the wall. It's incredible, it's beautiful, it's rugged, and again, it's impressive. But in our condition and with the short time, impossible. We're sad we didn't make it. Brian was looking forward to climb all those steps. I think we're gonna have to go back. So we limit ourselves on exploring the town that is quite charming and impressive. Located in this narrow area of the Urubamba Valley is a canyon with a river on one side and vertical walls on both sides of the town, with a gorgeous mixture of Spanish and native architecture all over. It's absolutely magical. The entire valley has multiple archaeological sites, salt mines, charming towns, and a huge market. So consider that every site requires a climb or a hike, and the market requires for you to wander around for at least an hour or two. So one day through the Sacred Valley is not enough. We needed at least 2 days, if no more. So I honestly think we're gonna have to go back, hopefully soon. And just like that, we made our way to the train station to catch the train to Aguascalientes. So catch up with us on next week's video so we can show you around the phenomenal town of Machu Picchu. Well, that's it for today, you guys. Please consider subscribing, smash that bell, and know that wherever you are in the world, we wish you good health. And until next time, hasta luego, amigos.